Hey guys, it's Jonathan from Bullet Motorsports. Right next to me, we have a beautiful 2001 Ford Lightning powered by a 5.4 liter with an Eaton supercharger on top. Tasteful modifications, makes 350 horsepower and 450 foot-pounds of torque with a dyno sheet. If you want to find out more information, click on the link below. That's going to have underside shots, a full gallery, and a whole write-up. Let's do it. Let's talk about the overall condition. I would rate this easily an 8 out of 10. The reason I give it that number is because there are minor rock chips throughout and small paint imperfections. If you click on the link below, it's going to have a full gallery, over 130 photos, so you guys can see every single detail of this beautiful truck. Front end's very nice. Your bumper gaps are proper. You can actually raise it up easily if you wanted to, but I like how the original style looks. The front grille has been painted in a satin black and it looks beautiful. Brand new emblem up front. Headlights have been replaced with a black housing, and then you have the heritage taillights in the rear, which we'll show you later on. Passenger side is very nice. All of your body gaps are even. It does have a Bazzani exhaust out the rear, so it has a catback exhaust. Interior is very clean with the original suede, and we'll show you that shortly. Body lines are even throughout. You can see that they did paint the cab at one point, but it shows very well. Red is very difficult from this era of trucks to stay alive because it gets faded, the clear coat comes off. This one shows nicely. You can see in the pictures or right now in the video that there are no swirl marks and it shows well. Bed is made of fiberglass and the paint is even throughout. You do have a nice plastic protector for the rear bed and it shows very well. You have your heritage taillights and all the plastics are very nice. You can see the Bassani tips right there, and then those tires they have about 90% tread. Rear bed opens up easily. You can see how nice it is underneath here. Disregard the dust, but very, very nice and clean. Bumper is very nice. The hitch has been removed. This does have an upgraded stereo, which I love because you still have the old school look or the muscle car look of the era, but you have a bazooka tube in the rear, upgraded touchscreen with Bluetooth capability, and a backup camera. Driver's side of the bed is very nice. Same as the passenger side. When you open up this cap right here, you're going to see that everything's proper. Plastic step rails are very nice, but I wouldn't recommend stepping on that. Interior, take a look at how nice the suede is. Those are the original seats. Those are not TMI seats. Steering wheel is very nice, but the cruise control buttons are starting to show their age. We are going to include a new set of buttons that will replace those. Gauge cluster is very nice, 60,000 miles in the odometer, and the dash shows very well. All of your door cards are nice as well, so if we look at this door card here, it's never been painted with they make a touch-up paint for this color. Never had that work done. Your door cards are very nice. All your power assisted seats work as well. Let's pop the hood. You're gonna see the power plant, so it's a 5.4 liter V8, 2-valve with a Eaton supercharger up top. And speaking of Eaton superchargers, we have a brand new decal that just came out. Come over here. This is on our site, and we're going to be doing a giveaway. So this month, middle of this month, we're going to start to do every single sale. All of the proceeds are going to go to the Wounded Warrior Project, and we're going to be giving away a raffle for a beautiful box, which we'll showcase later on in the week. So keep tuned on our social media. Engine, in regards to modifications, it has a lower pulley, a tune, and a JLT intake, and that's it. We have the dyno sheet, we have the SVT certificate, along with the original owner's manual and the build sheet and window sticker. Inside here, it's very clean. Glove box is nice. You have the control for your radio right here. Air condition works perfectly, and it starts up easily. Center section has been painted in a satin black, and it looks very nice. This operates properly. Nice and clean in here. It's a beauty. Oh, you can hear the stereo. Let's take it for a run. I love you, na, na, na. Oh. Oh. So we're taking this 2001 Ford Lightning for a test drive. We're going to give you guys a overall impression because you're not here right now on how it drives. It does have a lowering kit on it. We have recently had it aligned. The tires are fresh. They have about 90% tread on them. This also is a 2001, so they do have the head issue. So normally there's 4 threads versus 8. This has already been remedied. The kit has been installed, so you're not going to have spark plugs shooting out of the motor. In regards to the steering is very tight. It actually rides really nice in regards to the setup for the suspension. And if you guys want to see underside shots, just click on the link below. Dash is very nice. The stereo sounds amazing. It does have a bazooka tube in the rear, upgraded speakers throughout. We're going to take this on to Marina Mile. We're going to go over the Marina Mile bridge headed west. We'll do a turnaround, and then we'll get some accelerated shots. In regards to drivability, it drives very nice. I drove this for about 300 miles recently, and it runs perfect. In regards to where we purchased it, so I actually sold this to the individual after buying it. I didn't even get to list it on the site. He came to look at another SVT Lightning that we had, and he fell in love with this one, so we made a deal. Unfortunately, his daily driver, which was a SRT 8, burned down, and he needed to sell this car in regards to getting another vehicle. So we were able to purchase it again, and I'm super happy that we did, because this is a really nice driving truck, and it shows very well. You don't see red Lightnings with 60,000 miles in this condition ever. Once we go over the bridge, we'll get you guys an accelerated view. So what I'll do is I'll probably manually shift it so that it'll shift at a higher point, and you guys get to see the actual acceleration. Hear that supercharger whine. We've got Will behind us. He just bought his brand new Raptor, and he's trying to show it off, I think. We're gonna be going over the bridge right now. You're gonna see how the suspension reacts when we go over the bumps. Nice and smooth. Cabin is very quiet. These are great to do road trips in. I love the seats. The seats are very bolstering. They're very comfortable. You do have power adjustable on this side, and then it's a manual seat on the other side. We're gonna turn left here. We'll turn around and get you guys some accelerations. Turn signals work as they should. Does have a lower pulley, a intake, and a tune. Otherwise, all factory. Also has a Bassani catback as well. I'm gonna let the camera truck go ahead of us, and then I'll do the acceleration. I'm gonna manually shift it, because if you leave it in just drive, it kind of bogs down, and then the torque converter doesn't grab as hard as it should. And if you're a Lightning guy, you know exactly what I mean. You have to do it at the precise moment, or you're gonna over rev it, and you don't wanna do that. Remember to always take your overdrive off if you're gonna be accelerating on the highway, because you don't wanna put boost into an engine and have it downshift into down two gears while you're trying to accelerate the truck. These trucks were the fastest production trucks of the time, and then the SRT 10 came out, and then they had competition. Now the competition is the Raptor R versus the TRX. They stopped production of the TRX, and I think the Raptor R is honestly a better truck. Ford guy. So right now we're in first gear. You ready? Yeah, it feels good. I love the sound of the supercharger. Brakes are even as well. No pulsations. Waiting for the camera truck to catch up. We're gonna turn right after we go over this bridge. We're headed east right now. We're gonna go over several bumps so you can see how the suspension reacts, and let you decide if you wanna put this truck in your garage. If you have any questions, give us a call at 954-363-2261. It's a blast. It's turnkey. You guys can fly in and drive it home with no issues at all. This is not a dilapidated truck. This has a clean Carfax, and the ownership history is very good as well. So I bought this out of Florida. It stayed in Florida, and then we received it again, and now we're listing it up for sale. We're taking a right here. The bumps are going to be coming up shortly, so you'll see us go over them. First round of bumps coming up. Not bad at all. Here's a big dip. I'm impressed. I mean, anything that has a supercharger and says Ford on it, I'm impressed with. If you guys have any questions at all, give us a call at 954-363-2261. You can see the upgraded lights. I'm out of here. If you guys have any other questions, give me a call.
Woo!